Hey, what's up, friends? Let's get going right away here. Start out with foam rolling the backside if you're going to improve the shoulder mobility, which ultimately improves your push pattern. So I always like to start out with this T-spine extension exercise on the foam roller. And then as always, if we roll it, we stretch it. And these little rotational stretches that you can do for your upper back are just crucial to really get the shoulder and all the muscles that go really into the push pattern, whether it's horizontal or vertical, need to be mobilized. And these just help open it up. So this chest opener right here, I start basically just almost as wide as I can, and you'll maybe see me moving my hand. Yeah, it's moving just a little bit up. These are all angles that I want you to, try. Look, that's even higher. All of these, you might find one area for you that's a little bit tighter. So I'll start out flat, just going across the body, and then I'll start to make these little angles up more at an incline, if you will, just to check right there. That's a tight spot for me, and I'll probably just play around trying searching for that right angle. You'll experience this as well. You might have one tighter spot than the other. Then we go into the second exercise, the shoulder windmill. And I make these big circles. I'm going to do them probably both directions, but pick the direction where you feel, you can get some mobilization, and then try its opposite. I didn't do it right there, but I would want you to go both directions. So I'm going in this clockwise fashion around, trying to get my backside almost down when I come over here. And then just big circles, listening to my body, stopping at any little spots that are tight, like right there. But I would probably recommend going both directions with those circles, windmill circles. And then, here's a great shoulder mobility test. Are we getting any further? Now, you could probably put a camera behind yourself and just see how close you can get your hands together without any stretching, and then do these stretches and then retest it to see if you got any improvement. Here's a PVC pipe or broomstick little routine that I like to do. I always try and work rotation, that's external rotation, full expression. Big circles. Hopefully I do it on that other side there. But there's lots of drills you can do with just a PVC pipe. This one in particular I'm gonna pull on one side and push on the other, and then you'll switch hands and do it the exact opposite. But you can really gain some mobility just by kind of playing this tug of war, if you will, back and forth, and just work your tight ranges of motion. Everything we do, it's always work with the tissue, stretch it, then strengthen it. So here, you might have saw me on my knees first. That's beginner level. Here's another one where I start in a regular push-up, get all the way down nice and slow, and then drop to my knees for the hard part, which is pushing up. All the way down, drop my knees, push up. All the way down, drop my knees, push up. And then you can graduate to this hand release push-up, still working on that push-up pattern. I'm always trying to get my palms in the strongest position. So for me, it's a little bit in with my elbows vertical as much as I possibly can. And then I think this would be a great investment for everybody to have if you want to improve your push-up and your overall shoulder function, is these perfect push-ups. Look at this rotation. Internal rotation on the way down, external rotation on the way up. And keeping the core braced, neutral spine. Just a really good way to work full range of motion. The perfect push-up does a really good job. You can see my hands probably 3 or 4 inches above the ground. I just love that thing. It's made my push-ups better. So now we look at a vertical pushing pattern. And I know I got some light weights here. That's all I had in the house. But for me, this bottom-up press where I got the handle down, this includes you got to have some grip strength to do this. And believe it or not, that's only a 15-pound kettlebell there. But it's a challenge when you're in the seated position. My spine has to be vertical. I'm working on posture. Go slow with it. Go slower on the way down than on the way up. Really control that motion. Great job today, guys. Win the day.